What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Bricks and Toys. And in today's video, we're going to be going over all of the May the 4th be with you week stuff that we did with Lego, well, today on the 1st of May. And you know what? I think I did some stuff that usually I wouldn't be too proud of, but I'm starting to see things from a different light. So let's go ahead and let's get into all of the fun stuff that I did this May 1st for May the 4th be with you week with Lego. So as you guys can see, we have a bag over here and we have a bag over here. This bag is bigger than that bag, and that's for an obvious reason. Now, there should be more bags. That's probably what all y'all are thinking right now, like, he's light a few bags. Well, I did something that you guys have been telling me to do in the comment section for over 2 years now. I did it, guys. I think I am broken. Because there's a lot of things that I promise not to do, and then I become the person that does them because I become the person that has to do them. And you know what? I'm not afraid to admit it, and I'm not afraid to call myself out on it, and I'm not afraid to embrace it is what it is. And that is okay by me. And here's what I did, guys. I placed an order. Actually, let me pull up my orders, and I will go over them with you. So here is what I did. I have been watching some other Lego YouTubers again, and people are getting a little bit of a stiffy for the Camino training promo. And that's kind of setting off some flags in my head. Now, you do have to spend $160 to get that set. And that's only with Star Wars purchases, which is kind of easy to do with it being the May the 4th week with a lot of sets going on 2 times. I think there's even some 4 times sets. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff going on right now at Lego if you're a Star Wars fan. But that got me thinking, I'm going to be buying around $800 in Star Wars sets, and I'm only going to get one promo. That's not very smart. And you guys have actually commented on my videos so many times, and I kick myself in the butt every time because you guys are right. Why do I buy everything right now in the store? Because it makes a hell of a thumbnail? Well, you know what I've learned? If I just take a picture in front of a Lego store with a bag, the algorithm sees it and shows you guys the videos. And a lot of you awesome people watch the videos regardless of how much stuff I buy. And that's awesome. So, okay, that excuse that I used to have of, well, if I bought it all online, then I don't have nothing to show you guys. Well, you know what? There's a way that we can make this work, and that's what I did today. So, to get as many of the Camino training promos as possible, which is 3 in total, I was able to do 2 orders online and do the in-store shopping. Now, the way that I did this is I chose the certain sets that I really want to build right now for you guys, and I picked those first. Like the top 3 Star Wars sets that I am so excited about personally and sharing them with you guys are in this bag. And those are the ones that I saved for the store. But I placed an order for Kylo Ren's command shuttle, which was a $70 set. That'll be here later. It's already shipped. And then I did the chopper. So that was another $100 set. So it's $170. And with those 2 sets, I was able to get the $5 Millennium Falcon poly bag. That's another free promo. I think that's, I don't know how much you got to spend to get the poly bag. I think it's like $40. I said it in an earlier video. It's not too bad. And then I got the Camino training facility again with that. But then I did spend 2,500 points to get the Star Wars lenticular coin thing. And that is like a collectible coin of the Starship of Jango Fett. I get those every year. I got one around here for the 25th anniversary. It's in one of these boxes. They're really cool. Don't know if they're ever going to get value. Maybe when I'm 60 years old and people are like, you remember 30 years ago? Yeah, and I might get paid for it then. But, so, the command shuttle, chopper, got the Falcon, poly bag, got the training grounds, and then cashed in some points, and I took home that VIP promo insider thing that you have to get the code for through the website. And that was, in itself, about $183 right then and there. not too bad. Then I went back and I did it again. And so this time, when I tried it again, I went with the Kylo Ren helmet, which is a $70 set. And then I went with the 20th anniversary of the Revenge of the Sith brickheads, a $50 set. And then I got the Luke Skywalker brickhead, which is a $10 set. And then I got a set that I wasn't going to get, which was the Rebel U-Wing Starfighter from, I believe, Andor Season 2, which was a $70 set. So I spent $70 more because I really wanted to bring this to you in person, what's in this bag. But that got me another Millennium Falcon poly bag and another Camino training facility. Now, I was worried that they would flag this. But then I got confirmation emails, which is what I'm reading right now. It passed. Then today, I got back-to-back shipping emails. Both have shipped with all of the contents. So Lego didn't flag this. They allowed me to have the 2 poly bags and the 2 Caminos. I don't really care about the poly bags. I already got the thing right here. I mean, it is a really cool poly bag. Probably one of the better ones. But you know what? Great. So that total was another $215. So I'm about $415 in my Lego shopping. So with that being said, my long-term supporters of the channel, are you guys proud of Bricks and Toys for breaking it up and milking his promos? Because you know what? I did it because if those promos are actually as hyped up as they're going to be, I'm going to want to resell those and get some cash back. I think I've gotten to the point of life to where I need to do what gets me as much cash back as possible. And I always thought when I was doing this channel originally that I was still doing it in the vein of the majority of you guys watching these videos, knowing the pain of rent versus Lego. But something organically happens to you when you are living once again in a rent versus Lego reality. And it makes you naturally do things like separate your Lego purchases and sell your promos. I've been selling the majority of all of my promo sets to a lot of these sets that I've gotten recently because I could use the $100 cash back so bad with my situation in life. And that's why a lot of you guys have always been in the comment section urging me on to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I understand. But the thing is, do you feel it? Now I felt it. So all of you guys that are still watching these videos and subscribed and you've dropped that comment down below, now drop a comment down below and tell me, do you think I did it right? Because I would love to hear what you guys have to say, because I'm proud of myself, okay? I'm proud of myself because I'm doing the right thing and I'm not putting so much pressure on this channel. Now, let's get into this bag. And let's talk about this bag. And as we talk about this bag, I want to share my experience at the Lego store. It was a fun one. As you guys know, in the last video, I told you I was getting better being sick. That was 2 days ago. I'm still getting better from being sick. The headaches are getting less and less harsher to deal with. The sweats are getting less and less to have to rehydrate from. But I still get faint, I still get dizzy, and it's not fun. And it was really sad today because in the Lego line, I'm waiting in line, I get faint. Things get a little fuzzy, things start moving, and I'm like, oh no. Lucky, Fat Boy did not go down. Whew. I sure sweated a lot though, but Fat Boy did not go down. But what's sad is somebody actually did faint. Not me, but someone in the front of the line actually fainted. So you know, I don't usually say things like this on the channel, but prayers with that person. I really hope they're okay. Besides that, we went in and we got what's in this bag, and we got what's in this bag. Now, what's in this bag was really annoying to do. I've never really done this in the Lego store. I've tried a couple times, and this made me realize why I don't do it. And let me show you what's in this bag. Yes, these are the 12 F1 little cars. The Mercedes, the Red Bull, Ferrari, Haas, Sauber, all of those guys. And this is F1 Academy, and this is a normal F1 little gray car. There's 12 of these in total. You can use Falcon Bricks app to scan the little QR code, which is what I did. But I'm standing there. The manager which today was super nice. I appreciate her hard work today. Instead of yelling at me like she did 2 months ago, she allowed me to come in early because she said, you know what, you're just going to stand there and scan, right? And I said, yes, ma'am. And she's like, okay, well, you go in, you go ahead and start scanning. So I'm scanning. I get 11 cars, all 11 minus one. And I'm not finding the 12th car. And this is not what May is about. May's about what's in this bag. And I'm watching these walk out the door, and my dumb butt's over here scanning these. Right about the time I got frustrated, my stack of 11, which was 2 separate stacks, fell right back into the bin that all of these were in. I got livid. I'm pouring sweat. My shirt has a sweat stain. It's so hot in that store this morning. That's why we had the fainting incident. I'm watching this, and then this happens, and I get so mad. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with this. I need, or I want, what's in this bag for this video today that I'm doing here. Screw this. Get over here. And lucky for me, I was able to procure all of this, come back with my wife and 2 scanner apps, and finally get all 12 of these. So we got all 12 of the F1 collectible minifigure car type things. Really cool. I was the only person in the store digging on those. And that's just because I am an avid F1 guy, and I want to make sure I get all the F1 stuff. I don't know why they didn't release these with the Mario Kart set coming out in 2 weeks. That would have made more sense because people would have had their attention more on them at that time. Maybe at that point, people will realize that they're here, and, you know, they might sell better then. Or they might not sell better at all. I don't really see how they're desirable, other than if you're a card nut like me. So what came before those were purchased? Because that was a whole separate purchase. Because like I said, I came back and tried one more time before getting upset again. Man, I got so mad because of that whole thing. It's just like you're sitting there scanning dozens of cars, and you're watching the starships go out the door, and it's just like, oh no. Well, why am I doing this? This is wrong. I know she let me in the store early, but this is not how this works. And then they all fall in. So let's go ahead and let's see what's in this bag. I'm just going to rip this bag, kind of, to make it easier. So the first set that I really wanted to bring to you guys as a review and pick up in person is going to be the $70 Jango Fett helmet. It is a set number 75408 with 616 pieces. I figured I'm going to want to do this one, well, pretty dang quick, because it goes with, well, something else. I wonder what that could be. The other one I could not wait to do for you guys, or with you guys, is going to be the Star Wars logo. Man, that's got some chunk to it. It's only a few more pieces than this guy, but man, it's packaged a little heavier. Anyway, this is going to be set number 75407 with 700 pieces, and it's a Star Wars logo. I mean, this thing, this is what we all need to like designate our shelf. Like, Harry Potter does not go here. Star Wars. If it's not already obvious, right? So this one I'm super excited for. And then there's the big one. And then the most exciting of them all is a plain brown box. No, I'm kidding. Let's cut open the box. Let me show you what's in there. Now, as I open this, I just can't help but to think sickly, because they were handing out sets left and right, brand new in box, because like Razor Crest, I think, is on sale. The Falcon's on sale. I mean, I don't know. There's so many UCS sets on sale right now. So they had boxes on boxes of just plain boxed UCS sets flying out the door today. Wouldn't it just be gut-wrenching? Because we know what we want this to be. Wouldn't it just be gut-wrenching to open this up and it's a X-Wing or a Interceptor? I'm pointing up here because that's where I got the last 2 May release Star Wars UCS sets. I don't think so. It's not. Oh my. This is getting me really excited just looking at it, guys. And I think I'm upside down. Oh, yes. And we balance. Woo. Oh. I just nailed my cats with that box. Sorry, guys. And here we go. This is the big one that I wanted to save and do with you guys. That was super important to me. This is set number 75409. It is Jango Fett's Starship UCS set, $300, 2,970 pieces. I will be reviewing this one as soon as possible. One of the sets I've really wanted is the 2015 Boba Fett Starship, well, Slave 1, that's back when we could call it that. But I can't get it. It's too expensive, and I want to put that money towards other Lego. Like new Lego to do reviews for you guys. Now we can do this one, and this is just so alright by me. Let's go. Attack of the Clones, Jango Fett Starship. Heck yeah. But now, let's go over what else we have in this bag, because they threw some extra stuff in here for these purchases. Now let's just dump this on out. There we go. And we go yeet. Watch out, kitty cats. Let's not do that again. Well, for one, we got a postcard that says something in Star Wars, but Kamino. Kamino is where we first see the clone training facility in Attack of the Clones. Oh, it's a postcard. I was showing you guys the back. Well, that's what I was looking at. And that's where we first see Jango Fett's Starship in the movie. And not to mention, shortly after, he does that charge off, and it just goes, boom. Okay, I'm nerding out. But yeah, that's a postcard. Pretty freaking cool. There is a QR code. Maybe that links us to the website or somewhere. Let's go ahead and let's check what this barcode does now that I'm looking at it. So yes, with this postcard, if you can post it to somebody in time, you can let your friend know that it's May the 4th be with you week on Lego.com. You got 4 days, 5 hours, and 44 minutes to get this to the person that you want to send it to. Or you can keep it for a novelty like I probably will. Next up is the poly bag. And as expected, I just checked, as I said this earlier, this is free with a $40 purchase, which is pretty normal for poly bags. 30708 Millennium Falcon, 74 pieces. If you don't want to look at a bag, once again, look at it right here. It's cool. I really like this poly bag. I usually don't get too excited, but I like that one. Next up, we get this keychain, which has this little wrapper on it. Can I get the wrapper off without ripping it? No, wrapper's got to come off. Okay, that's fine. We've been getting these for the last few years. We just started getting them with Harry Potter. We have a little stand plaque, but what we have here is a keychain, and I guess it's supposed to spin or something. I don't know. Kind of locks into place. I don't know how this works. But yeah, anyway, we got a keychain, which is really cool. I don't really care how it works too much. It's not really a concern of mine. I'm not going to be using this for a keychain. Back when I had lots of Lego space, I used to, display them. But now, because of lack of space, I just take them, put them right back as the Lego gods intended, and they go on a shelf. And they do that when I walk by the shelves too fast, because I live on the second floor and the floor goes woo. And then this is the one that everybody's talking about. I think it's actually pretty freaking cool myself, and if they would have made this a battle pack a few years ago, I definitely would have bought a few of these, and made a little bit of a Kamino army with these. I think that would have been really cool. But it's the Kamino training facility. It's a 10 and older set. 40765 with 190 pieces. Now, looking at how complete this box is, barcode and everything on this box, it looks like they were actually thinking about maybe producing this set, but instead it's a gift with purchase. Or maybe they'll make this set for sale later down the road so people can army up on these. I kind of hope they don't do that, because I kind of want to sell these for some money. Well, not this one. This one's for me, but the other two that's coming in the mail for sure. But yeah, that's your Kamino training facility. And I really hope people like it a lot, because I made sure to get a few of those. And that's our store haul, everybody. It's been a pretty up and down day. It's been pretty okay. I just wish I didn't have so much fatigue from being sick and cloudy brain. But I am doing a lot better. I feel a lot better. I'm feeling a little bit more chipper. I got some pep in my step. But how can you not when you got Jango Fett Starship finally? I know it's one of the more expensive May release UCS sets that I've experienced. They've usually been around, $230, $240-ish for the X-Wing and the Interceptor. And now we have jumped straight to $300. But, dude, this is cool. I'm so happy. Well, I don't got too much more to say, except for if you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting subscribe, especially if you guys want to see the reviews on these awesome sets that I'm about to get into over the next month. And also see the unboxing of the sets that's coming in the mail in the next few days. They've already shipped, which is awesome. And it's only the first. be sure to subscribe for that. Drop your comments down below, but exceptionally more now than before, because I really want to know, did you guys stagger out your purchases to get more of these Camino training facilities too? I'm curious. Or am I late to the party of now staggering and no one staggers no more? I doubt that. And if you know a friend that may like this video, be sure to share it and hit the like and thumbs up button. That would be awesome. Up next on the channel, well, we're going to be doing those F1 cars over there. We're just going to get that video done and out of the way, and that'll give me time to get one of these two done for you guys. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. You all have a good one.